Welcome back to Wrestling with Ski. Appreciate the watch. And we're going to break right into NXT from last night because NXT is the best thing they've had going for a very long time. No offense to the main roster, but everyone can admit it. NXT, for a while, a very long time, was better than anything we had going on Raw or SmackDown. No offense to them. I mean, they tried, but NXT won, which is why they're probably, pretty positive. They had the most victories when it came to Survivor Series 2019. I don't know why they weren't there in 2020. Maybe because of COVID, I'm guessing, probably had something to do with it. But either way, best thing they've had going for a very, very long time. And someone that characters, I loved it dearly. I was wearing a shirt yesterday, Dexter Lumis. There's just something about the guy. That weird match with, the zombie referee and that stuff with that idiot. See, I can't even think of his name. Cameron Grimes, there you go. That match with him, the zombie referee and all that stuff like that wasn't my favorite thing. I get what they were trying to do. Can't hate them for trying, but I think they could have done a lot better with that, but I think that about most of those type of matches, so whenever cinematography is around, for some reason, most of it just doesn't hit with me. And he was against Johnny Gargano, who has proven for years and years and years and years that he's one of the best, really, that they have. And now he's got Austin Theory, Indy Hartwell, and he's obviously Candice by his side in the way, which gives more depth all around because there's another male tag team, there's another female tag team. They could all be there and all have a role and all learn and grow into what the WWE wants out of people, especially in NXT, is Johnny has been there for a while. He knows these things. Get Austin in line, do all of them can learn and grow and do all that stuff. But Lumis and Gargano, and all the stuff you expect, the way, getting in the way, and they're causing distractions and trying their best to interfere. Lumis doing kip-ups in skinny jeans, which is impressive because I don't even ever wear jeans. I'm normally in basketball shorts just because of sweat levels, but you're going to kip up in skinny jeans, that's impressive. Dropping Gargano on his face, impressive. Scaring people to death with his crazy eyes, I'm all for that. Maybe it's because they called me Crazy Eyes at Tank School, I'm not sure. But I understand it. I kind of dig it. Again, maybe more than likely because of that. But, who doesn't like a good set of crazy eyes? But it's everything you expected. Right up to, by the end there. Candice jumps up apron. Tries to distracts the referee. They try to get Johnny a chair. By the time he gets to it, Lumis steps on it. The referee sees it. He gets thrown out of the ring. Things continue. Then there's another distraction. Austin jumps up on the apron with said steel chair to hit Dexter Lumis in the back. Dexter turns around and gives him the crazy eyes. Doesn't hit him at all. Because, I could see how, in real life, people could be kind of freaked out by, that just, blank stare. The crazy eyes, as I call them, I could see it. But I was up there, shockingly, when they're having their stare down. Lumis sidesteps. Johnny runs into Austin, sends him flying over the ring, and then Dexter chokes him out and picks up the victory. So hopefully, really with all being said, hopefully it leads to the North American Championship match that Dexter didn't get a few months back because of an injury. He won his qualifying match, he was hurt, he had to fall out of it. I just hope it leads to him getting some. It's really what I'm rooting for. I love the character. I dig it. I could be one of the very few, but how many people, there's a lot of people where you're all like, I wish they would talk more because they're good and they never do. There's a bunch of people that wish talk less because they suck at it. And then there's him. And I don't know anyone that wishes he would do more talking or change it. It fits. It's perfect. So I dig it. I could be wrong. It could be in the majority. It could be in the minority. I don't know. But I dig it. And hopefully that leads to it. I think they could have another great match. or a series of matches, and something really good could come out of that. So we shall see in the coming weeks and months. Then MSK was attacked by the Gristled Young Veterans. Again, I like the Gristled Young Veterans. As a team, they're one of the best tag teams that we have. Like, they've been around I mean, not forever, but they've been around. They were tagging together. They could both talk and wrestle. They have good tag team continuity. You see some teams where it's like, these guys work really well together. So I like them. And allegedly broke a member of MSK's hand, which means sometime down the road, they will go at it again. And if you saw the last takeover, it was worth it. That was a great match. I'd love to see them go again. You know, who knows? You know, Gristled Young Veterans can get in line for the title shot, and then MSK could come back, and then that could lead to a whole big thing. And them all wrestling together. Again, if you saw last takeover, they put on one hell of a show. Great match. Everyone I know thought it was a great match, so I'm all for that again. Just got to wait and see how it all plays out. We do know that it's going to happen sooner or later. We just got to wait and see. Then Tyler Rust was supposed to go against Leon Ruff, and I like Tyler Rust. I mean, he can go. He's proven that in his matches. He has full capability. I mean, have we seen better? Yes, but he can wrestle. He can go. Don't like his manager guy. He hurts my head. I can't even think of his name. It tells you how much he hurts my head. He's on the level that I don't even want to know his name. But against Leon Ruff, and Leon got attacked by, Isaiah Swerve Scott before he could even get into the ring from behind. Again, Swerve, lost to him. And this is the whole, since his heel turn, boom, no surprise. And Leon Ruff and him put on a great match, which means at some point Leon's going to be healthy and cleared and all that, and they will be able, and I hope they put on a great match, a hoot. It's the two of them when they're in the ring. I mean, it's good. Swerve, we know, he's very capable. Leon Ruff is the size of this microphone. Really, I mean, he's way, way lighter than I could ever dream of being. He's like me. Senior year of high school weight. Anyone that knows me knows that's pretty much this microphone, if not smaller. So, hopefully that leads to something. We'll see what happens. We'll see where they go with it. I don't think Leon and Rust are through, though, with everything that Rust's manager was, spouting off about. But we'll see. It could lead to something. Who knows? Which that brought us to Io Shirai versus Zoe Stark, who apparently, Zoe Stark made her debut last night, but the week before, I didn't remember it. The way I pay attention, though, the way my memory is, that doesn't surprise me one bit. But she was impressive. She had the kicks. She had the suplexes. She pulled off the 450, landed on her feet, rolled through it, and carried on. There ain't too many people that pull off 450s that well. Male, female, anything. So that was good. It was impressive stuff. I was okay with it. Again, I don't remember the match from the week before, so this was just my first time setting eyes on it. On her altogether. So, I mean, she got the jump kicks. Again, strikes, suplexes. She could go flying through the air and do the top rope stuff. High flying stuff. A lot of people can do. But I mean, pulling off, 450s and all that, if she could do it consistently, good on her. Because that's just one more thing to add that you can do that makes you different and unique. And her match with Io last night, I was thoroughly impressed. I mean, it was against Io, so if the match was bad, it wasn't Io's fault. But it was a great match. I liked it. I don't know if y'all liked it, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself watching it. I thought it was good. Thought they did a great job. It went a while, so it wasn't one of those quick short ones like Ricochet got on Raw. And they let him go for a while. Great, great match. Great match. I mean, I will say one thing, though, about Io. She did almost overshoot that moonsault at the end. I mean, she was pretty close to overshooting that moonsault. But, I mean, that was a hell of a match. It was a great job. I would be okay with seeing it again at some point. I'd like to see more of this Zoe Stark, just to see what keeps coming from it. You know, see what they build her up as. Because she could. I mean, she went. She could go with Io. You can hang with Io. You're in pretty good shape. There's a reason Io's been champ for so long. Everyone say hi to Buster over there, shaking like a leaf on a windy day. Making as much noise as humanly possible. But, you know, and then Toni Storm came out afterwards and pulled, ran her suck. You pinned her because, you know you can't beat me, blah, 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 which is going to lead into Toni Storm and Io having a match in 2 weeks. I'm okay with that. I'm looking forward to that. I like Io. Toni's one of the best. I mean, I really like it. I think it's really, really good. So I hope it leads to something. They all of them, really. Zoe Stark keep having some matches, keep getting, more reps in, NXT ring, more TV time, which is always a good thing. It can never hurt to have more time on TV and more matches. Unless you're Austin Theory for a while there, where he was just losing incessantly. But we'll see how that Io match goes in 2 weeks. Her against Toni. See if NXT throws it out there. Did Toni Storm finally get it? Who knows? But we all know we're going to watch to find out. Which is kind of the idea, is it not? To get people to watch. That is the whole purpose of it. And then leads us to Xia Li versus Kacy Catanzaro. And, well, what more is there to say about that match? Xia Li and this whole, whole new, thing they've done with her. Since she's come back, I mean, I dig it. And the strikes are there. Everything's there. I mean, I like it more. And better. And, I mean, they put on exactly the match you thought they would put on. Kacy kept trying to fight back, here and there, little moments. And, well, it was all for nothing. Because Xia just kept pounding her. Yeah, but it's what you expected it to be. Kacy Catanzaro's come pretty good way. Not going to take anything away from her. Next, I'm guessing Caden Cameron's going to go against Xia Li. Which, again, keep building it. Like, that was pretty much the whole part. I mean, if you went into that match thinking that anything besides Kacy Catanzaro getting just stomped out was going to happen, sorry for you, but come back down to reality a little bit. I know it's wrestling, but, come back with us, to a little place called reality. But I still, Kacy still did some of her stuff. She still proved that she was there. She still tried. She still, showed why she's there. She's capable of being there, even though she also weighs as much as this microphone. I mean, we all know that she can do it. And it shows Xia Li in this whole thing they've done with her character since, she's come back. I mean, she's just out there pummeling people. And I think this will be the thing that finally gets her, somewhere. Who knows where that's something? It could be all the way to the top. You never know. But it's way better character-wise, in my opinion, than what she was doing before. She went her way and there's all this retraining and whatever you want to describe it as. I think it's a lot better for her. I think it'll lead way better than the original character she was portraying for the longest time. So, I'm all good with that. And Killian Dane and Drake Maverick versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. I mean, I just want to know one thing. I mean, we all know, Grizzled Young Veterans come out, running their stuck. And sadly, the only thing I really have to say is they were going against Killian Dane and Drake Maverick, so we all already knew what was going to happen. Killian Dane, Drake Maverick, they go in there, they're going to lose. Since they've been together, I mean, how many times have they won? Doesn't seem like really ever. And that's all I really have to say about that. Sad. And I like them both. Drake Maverick takes a hell of a beating, a whole lot of bumps. His facials are nuts. When he is getting womped on. Killian Dane, well, he is literally just a powerhouse and a beast. Like, we're not saying it rude when we say it's the beast from Belfast. I mean, but they haven't won anything at all. So, And everything that happened after the match while he was carrying him to get medical help, there was, he used to be a beast. Someone said to him, you used to be a beast. So I see the turn coming sooner or later. I don't understand why they put them together, because they weren't actually ever going to let them do anything, apparently. So that whole situation just irritates the snot out of me, because what was the point? You put them together and they've won and done nothing. Won and done in Dusty Classic. Just, what was the point? If you're not going to actually have them ever win in the few times they're actually on TV, what was the point? So, hopefully, I don't know. Wait and see how it goes, but I don't think it's going to last very much longer. I don't physically see a point in it. Like, what's the point? They're not winning, you barely ever see them. I mean, time to crap or get off the pod. I mean, if I'm saying what's the point, you have to know a lot of other people are saying it too. Possibly even them. So, hopefully that gets figured out. Karrion Kross for Santos Escobar with the rest of the Legado del Fantasma. That was exactly what you thought it was going to be. Started out outside. Just brutal. And Legado was there, of course. We all knew that Escobar wasn't going to be alone. We all knew it. Like, anyone who went out there actually thinking that he wasn't going to have, like, Wild Mendoza out there helping him against Karrion Kross, like, you're absolutely out of your mind. But, I mean, there were some great, I mean, they went forever and they let them just beat the hell out of one another. Absolutely. Just flinging each other left, right, and indifferently. Weapons, pickaxes were involved, people throwing through the plexiglass fence, like, walls around the ring there, around the barrier. I mean, like, they were just, it was everything that you were hoping it was going to be. And Karrion Kross kept making the comebacks, which, again, didn't surprise me. I figured they weren't going to build him like they did before when he was champion until he got hurt, that match. And then to drop it, they weren't going to have him lose to Santos Escobar. So, it wasn't the result that surprised me. Not by any means, but, I mean, they literally, like, beat the hell out of each other. Tore the place down. It was exactly what we wanted it to be. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. And I'm not let down by that. I am legit okay with that. It was glorious. Only one problem, though, tell Scarlett that, next time her tights should probably match her skin color, because it just being off is just throwing me off. Remember, they showed her, like, those are like 1,000 shades just off, but that's just getting nitpicky. That was a great match. Crossover came at all. Who knows if we're going to lead to anything else? I don't see, like, why they would lead it to anything else, but if they do, I'm down just because. I mean, Escobar's the ultimate heel. He has his two guys to help him keep winning matches, to be there to help him in that match. Like, that is his whole thing. The man can't go. He's great. You see him in the ring, he's phenomenal. I think he's great. Character-wise, whatever. Just in ring, he's great. And you expect him to do heel things, like have them help him. So it should be no surprise to you. But I was really, 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 really okay with it. I have no complaints about how that went at all. Would have been a little bit longer? Maybe not. Maybe. Would have Kross got a little bit more in without them having to fight off the other two? That would have been nice, maybe. But the way he played it off, him getting his arm just mauled the whole time, still superhuman, just unstoppable machine. It did everything, made Escobar look great. It was an all-around, victory. And I don't know why, but the whole Cameron Grimes thing, the $1 Million Man video. Like, seeing, even though it's not even, he's not literally losing $1,000 at a time, but watching him lose money, it makes me happy. I don't like the guy, never have. There's something about him. And that made me laugh. And then I saw him, here, dribble the basketball 10 times, I'll give you $1,000. Punch the guy right in the face. Ha ha ha. that made me laugh too, which means he's doing his job. He irritates me to no end, but he's doing his job. He got a reaction on both of them. Same reaction, so I mean, that has to be a good thing. I just don't like when he's on TV. This time it didn't irritate me to no end, but that was a good thing. For a little moment that, lasted, think about it, there's 3 different segments of it all night. I was okay with doing that. Which then brought us to the end with Adam Cole. Watching the video of what he did, Kyle O'Reilly, and everyone repeating all night that he has 4 to 6 week recovery because herniated discs and they're swelling and la da 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 da. Now, how sorry he was. He's his brother. He's going to do whatever he can to fix it. Oh my God. Boo hoo hoo. Crocodile tears. And of course, here came out Roderick Strong, Roddy. Right there telling, nothing's going to be able to stop Kyle when he gets back. You know what he's going to do. You broke this. La da 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 da. Which, again, we all expected. Other than Bobby Fish, because he was never around. I don't know, but where he's been. Barely ever see him. Then in came Finn Balor to get him some Adam Cole because of everything those couple weeks there. Now that week, I think he popped him twice with a super kick. They came to get his. Roddy got in the way. He went after Adam. All that happened out, When Roddy out of the ring, he's beating up Roddy. Boom! Super kick to Finn again. So obviously, they're going to be fighting for the title here shortly. And then Roddy gets back in the ring. He hugs him, telling him we're brothers. La da 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 da. Add him to a low blow. Calls him stupid. And again, it's how you saw. It's how you had to think that it was going to go. They weren't going to go that far and then suddenly have them be friends and hugging it out. Because people are going, oh my God, and being pissed. Like we all saw it coming. Knew it was going to be one of them. Figured it was going to be Roddy. Because, again, never see Bobby Fish. Ever. No idea where he went. But I'm just waiting to see what they lead to. There's going to be a takeover coming at some point. How's that going to play out? When are Finn and Adam going to end up facing off for the championship? How's it going to go? I'm looking into that, more into the future. And I think that Kyle and Adam, Kyle puts on great shows. Everyone, great matches. So looking forward to see what he does with him, just to let all that out. How Roddy plays now. They're going to finally kill off the Undisputed Era. So, a lot to look forward to. Again, appreciate the listen. Appreciate all the likes and comments. Follow along. Follow me on the page here on Facebook, or the page, I can also say here on YouTube if you're watching it there, or here on Rumble if you're watching it there. It's on all of them. And get people, if you know wrestling fans, you think they'd like it and want to say a piece, let them know. So they watch it, like, comment. They can follow along. They can be a part of it. They can give me stuff they want me to watch. We can converse and make this a bigger thing. And that's the goal, at least. But I appreciate it. Thanks for the watch. Be back tomorrow, and until then, peace out.